Hi guys, welcome back to Balls Fan TV, and today we're back with another video doing another latest news roundup video. We're going to be discussing two more signings that we've made in the last few days. Last video we spoke about the signings of Paul Walters and Salou Diallo, but we've added a couple more bodies now, both in the defensive department, so we'll be discussing those two signings here in today's video. So the first one we made was Senan Mullen, a centre back on loan from Italian side Torino. A player who had come through the ranks at Dundalk before being snapped up by Torino. He was on loan in the Italian second tier, but he's now decided to come back home and sign for us on loan until the end of the season. So this is what Alan Reynolds had to say about the signing. Senan is a big, strong centre back and someone we have been keeping an eye on for a long time. He was obviously with Dundalk before he went to Italy when Stevie was there, and he's rated extremely highly. He's a really exciting young talent to be have with us now for the season, so we really believe he is going to be a great addition to the group we have. He's an imposing defender, he's good on the ball and he's quick. He's going back to Ireland for the year and really hungry to play and do well. We're delighted to bring in such a quality young player, and we're really looking forward to working with him. This is what Senan had to say then. I'm delighted to be here, and this is a great opportunity for me to prove myself at senior level. I spoke to Lenny and Stephen O'Donnell, and I liked everything they had to say about the club, the project for this year, the group that is already here, and how they see me fitting in. It was all really positive. I really enjoyed working with Stevie at Dundalk. This is a great league to play in. There are a lot of eyes on it, and I just want to get in now and show people what I can do. I could have gone on loan to another club in Europe, but with the league here only starting now, the chance to have a full season at a club like Bohs really appealed to me, particularly with the club in Europe this season. Every player wants to play in the biggest games they can, so I'm really looking forward to getting started onto the season ahead. I don't think many people would have thought that we were going to be in the market for another centre back. I think that's what I was thinking anyway. We had four there already with Arkadena, Kane Burr, and Sam Todd, and Lee Kavanagh. But I think if we're going off pre-season, I think there is a potential there that we could play with a back three. Patrick Hickey's played at centre back as well in pre-season, so I guess that's an option on the table. That we will be sticking with a back three going into the season. We'll wait and see. On first game against St. Pat's, what kind of formation we'll be going with. But the fact that we've had another centre back here with Mullen, I think makes me think that maybe that is going to be what we're going to choose to operate with. So look, I mean, he clearly has a good profile. We're going from Dundalk to a Serie A club in Torino. He's still young as well, only 20. So clearly has a lot of potential. They clearly think highly of him. So yeah, let's wait and see what Senan Mullen can bring. But now on to our next signing, which was Darragh Power, a right back who's come in from Cheltenham Town. He was with Waterford previously, where he was very good. He was one of their best players. Hence the move then across the water to Cheltenham. Didn't quite work out for him there, but he's come back to the league now. And yeah, obviously, we were crying out for a right back, and I think Darragh Power. So this is what Alan Reynolds had to say about the signing. Darragh is one we've been working on getting for the past 4 or 5 weeks. He made it clear he wanted to come to Bohs after turning down offers elsewhere, both here and in England. This club has some fantastic fullbacks going back decades, and I think Darragh has the potential to be one of those. He is obviously a player I worked with at Waterford. He's a tenacious right back who likes to get forward. He has a great mentality and is a super professional. And from speaking to him, I know that he has real hunger to come back to the league, do well and push on. So this is what Darragh had to say himself. I'm delighted to be here. I've been speaking to Lenny on and off over the past couple of months, so I'm very happy that's finally over the line. Last time I worked with Lenny, we won promotion from the first division, so I've had good success working with him. It was very important to come to a place where I wanted, and having worked with Lenny, he knows how to get the very best out of me, so I'm really looking forward to getting started. I think my year in England will stand to me coming to Bohs too. I had a really good year with Cheltenham. I loved it there and wish them all the very best for the future. My home burned our hearts when the chance came to come back to Ireland and work with Lenny again. I jumped at the opportunity. We were obviously all looking forward to the first game now. I've never played at the Aviva Stadium before, so I'm hoping I will get that opportunity. Most players never get to do that during their career, so I'll be doing everything I can to get into the team. I'm coming over fit and in season, so I feel I'll be ready to hit the ground running. There's a good group of lads here I know from playing against them over the years, so I'm looking forward to getting going with them now. When this kind of came about, when I seen rumours that he was potentially going to be leaving Cheltenham and heading back to Ireland. I think it made a lot of sense that it would be us, just given the fact that we've been crying out for a right back now for a number of seasons. We played Niall Martin there, predominantly last season, and he had mixed success there. I think he started off quite well, but towards the tail end of the season he was struggling. So getting a right back really was a priority, and the fact that there wasn't really many rumours about one coming in for weeks, I think led to a bit of, anxiety and a bit of, worry that are we going to, leave that position, vacant again and not get someone in. But I think biding our time has really paid off here with Darragh Power coming in, a player who knows the league and is coming back with a point to prove as well. The fact that it probably didn't work out for him over at Cheltenham, we had injuries, and he's going to come back now to the league and hope to kick on. So yeah, I think you'd have to be very happy with this signing, especially when it looked like there weren't going to be many right backs out there for us, and that it was going to be another season of Niall Martin, at right back. But yeah, I'm really pleased with this signing. So yeah, welcome Darragh Power. But yeah, in terms of the squad on paper now, I think it's looking really good. We were worried, I think, going into the new year, the fact that we'd only really made, I think, 3 signings by then. I think with Hickey, Todd, and then Hugh Martin. But then I think there's been a bit of a late flurry, like there has been over the last couple of years. The fact that we tend to do our business quite late. But I think this time around we've got it right. I think I'm confident in saying that. We brought in players who know the league, or like Power coming back to the league, or from buying players from within the league as well. The likes of Diallo and Sam Todd and Burke and Hickey and I think that's the kind of strategy we've gone with since Reynolds has come in. I think you can definitely say that our recruitment has improved since he's come in. And yeah, I think you'd have to look at the squad now and say that you're going to be confident going into this season. Look, I know it doesn't always work out that way. We've been there before, but I think these signings have a real potential to come in and hit the ground running. We're in far better nick at the back as well. We've really strengthened there. We're really strong, physical. I think that's something Reynolds said at the members forum. That he thinks we're better physically, which I think is a good thing, of course, because I think towards the end of the season, at the back we were conceding some really soft goals. Once Gretton left, we that was a big problem. So the fact that we've strengthened in defence, bringing in Todd and Mullen and Power is very good. And also there's still some worries about us maybe going forward. The fact that we still got the same strikers from last season with Dougie and Colin Whelan, and the fact that we did miss some really good chances in games last season, and we were fairly blunt in some games as well. But I think the squad is in really good shape, and yeah, let's hope that all translates now out onto the pitch ahead of a big year with Europe and the last year in Dalymount and everything. And we've touched on that further in the season preview, which will be coming soon. So Senan, Mullen and Darragh Power, 2 very good signings that further strengthens that back line. So yeah, that's where I'll end it. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment down below what you think about the 2 new signings. Plenty more stuff to come soon. I'll be doing my table predictions. I'll be doing the season preview, like I mentioned. Obviously the preview then for the Pats game. So yeah, it's all coming soon, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.